Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another Ocarina of Time Randomizer Glitch tournament match. Here we have Glitchymon versus JFM, two seasoned OOT speedrunners with speedrunning background. So this is the first round. Glitchymon got second place in his group, while JFM got third. So this should be an interesting match. Start off with a bloopy right off the bat. That's great.
Gotta love Kakir Sword Bloopy. Let's see if I think. Alright, looks like there's audio and alright. Let's see. Glitchymon has randomized audio, having Kakariko for Kakiri Forest. Let's see if Mayo's house has anything good for us.
I think Glitchimon's audio is off-sync.
Yeah, his video's like a couple seconds behind.
So we have both runners opting to farm for rupees. I guess they're both going to make the play to early Deku, which is interesting.
Well, you also, and no, I'm not wrong, where a shield's a must. You know, almost every trick relies on shield, and so that's kind of something that you want to have.
That is true.
Yep, looks like they're just going for one Deku shield and then a Deku stick, and they can farm. Can ISG farm on the Deku Babas?
Alright, so here we're going to get our first batch of hints.
Sculpture is dead. That'll be nice. In this setting string, all Sculptures are available to be required, but looks like in this case 30's dead. As for being taken out of Logic, because of the glitch rule set, I know both Deku Theater rewards are taken out. And I think that's it.
Oh. Requiem on Ocarina of Time, that's rough. So if spirits are a required dungeon, they're gonna have to travel. They're gonna have to travel by foot, and it's gonna be very costly if they end up having to make multiple trips to Spirit. Well, Requiem isn't 100% required. It can be skipped, but it's just going to be inconvenient for routing.
Yeah, it'll definitely add a little bit of time if Requiem's required, but then again, that isn't it.
Yeah, and since it's a glitch rule set, they can access Spirit as Child. Well, if they absolutely need to go to Spirit Temple as Child, they can sequence break there with glitches. But you could also access the child side of Spirit Temple as adult, so that can skip needing to travel back in time to do Child Spirit.
And for adult spirit, strength is more of a suggestion, specifically silver gauntlets.
Yeah.
JFM starting off with a pretty early standard Skulltula collection in Deku.
Ooh, Kakiri sword. That's convenient. And it's not bait.
Alright. So then that means that possibly something might be on Steve.
Explain Steve to me again. I've been out of the loop.
So Steve is just Dead Hand. I honestly don't know where the meme came from. Well, I know it came from ZSR, but past that I don't know. All I know is that I was commentating one day and they kept referring to Dead Hand as Steve, and I found it funny and I didn't ask questions.
Understandable.
Actually, Michael, that's not exactly the case. For depending on where they are, it is a lot faster to just clip into Adult Spirit, and it's not exactly a hard trick to learn. I've learned, I learned it over the weekend last weekend, and it took me probably an hour to an hour and a half, and it was one of the it was one of the funner glitches that I've learned.
Alright, so Deku Tree gives the Light Medallion. It's a clean one cycle from both Glitchy and JFM. So basically, something a lot of people don't notice about the Goma fight is that you have to throw a nut 2 times in order to keep her stunned instead of once. It's to make the crouch stab timing more lenient. So it's Deku Nut stun, crouch stab, Deku Nut again, and then 2 crouch stab to finish her off. So we see both runners opting to go straight to the market. And with the fact that they did Deku Tree earlier, I kind of understand. But I don't know, since the Weird Egg is shuffled, you tend to be a lot more limited with early game options. So I personally like to go for as many early game checks as possible by going to Gerudo Valley. But we'll see how this pays off.
Throws a lot of unexperienced runners off because you can't just immediately go do 3-song check, which is a really, really easy opener and gets you a lot of solid checks and, more importantly, songs that speed up overall track.
Yeah, you're pretty much forced to go adult early in most cases, in almost all cases. We have to claim check for Malin.
Wrong trade item, Malin, but thank you.
It makes the big ground check free. Alright, so we have bottom of the well, way of the hero. 50 Skulls is dead. God bless. And Spirit Temple is foolish. So I wonder if we're gonna see any early bottom of the well plays.
I'd imagine with getting the Kakiri sword early.
Alright, so DC and Fire Temple are both Stone Dungeon. Oh, we have Job who has a Force Medallion.
Looks like 50's dead. Some check and Force Temple, and the entirety of Spirit Temple is a foolish choice. Which could be a blessing now that we know that Requiem is on Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. However, Spirit Temple is still a medallion dungeon.
Yeah, but it does allow them to kind of route it into endgame, so possibly...
That is true, that is true.
I guess, I mean, with us starting off with one gem, or with one stone, the other one being in DC, which is almost always completed regardless of whether stone or medallion, and then the other one is fire, depending on whether or not if we get Megaton Hammer anytime soon, it wouldn't be that hard. And it might actually be faster, depending on where the boss key is, to just go beat Fire Temple.
That is a fair point.
So yeah, if I were the runners, I'd be keeping an eye out for that for the Megaton Hammer. Glitchymon showing us just another example of no, I'm no wrong warp is kind of forces you onto hashtag team always buy a shield.
Yeah. There's a red rupee in that box. I did not know that. Alright, I'm gonna be stealing that for the next race I do. Oh, Dense Fire. And we have Nocturne. So that's basically just partly... so that's shadow access in just one area.
Excuse me, did somebody order a Shadow Temple?
Thankfully, we just have a blue rupee under the crate, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, JFM and the hookshot jump to get to that crate do not get along.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I talked to him afterwards, and I think he said he was playing off of his HDMI splitter was broken.
Oh really?
And yeah, and so he was playing off of OBS,
Oh
and
yeah,
timing was just incredibly hard, and that's why he couldn't do Hesses, because OBS is delayed by probably maybe I want to say like just a handful of frames, which is the difference of the world when it comes to Ocarina of Time glitches.
yeah, that's a big problem.
Glitchymon picking up multiple DQ shields, a couple different places, man on the roof, and in Grandpa's grave.
See, what he needs is a healing shield.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw him buy one, but I guess maybe he didn't, or maybe he hasn't equipped it yet. But I thought I saw him buy one.
Maybe it was JFM, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, right off the beginning, if you don't have that many items, then Glitch Randomizer doesn't look too different from regular. But the more items you get, the more glitches you would see implemented, like
Oh yeah,
bomb bag
once we
and
see
armor boots.
a hook shot and bombs, things start to escalate.
Yeah. Oh my god, Glitchy's dead.
No.
From the ice trap.
Oh god. For a second, I thought JFM was gonna get the combo there. If we got two Dampe trolls back to back, that was gonna be awesome. If we got an ice trap at Dampe and a Dampe combo. Okay, so it looks like Glitchy just hasn't equipped his yet.
Looks like Glitchy is making it night and going back in time, probably for Richard. Because right now right now with the items they have, they're very limited in checks for adults. So I completely understand the decision to go back in time.
Does that Ganon's Castle cutscene set the time of day?
Yes, it does.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not the cutscene; it's just entering the area in general.
Oh, okay, so you can enter it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So do you think he'll have enough time for Dampe? And how would he get out of? Oh, I guess he. I guess he has Nocturne.
JFM receiving his share of ice cream. Ooh, we have Silver Scale.
That's how I have both channels, but it's severely desynced for us. That's weird. Feasel?
I don't have it on my end. I hear JFM's
Yeah.
audio on both channels.
Let me check out his stream like directly. Yeah, no, it's his. It's just his normal stream. He's streaming it left channel only, which is more than irritating.
Uh, so we're gonna see Glitchy enter. Actually, no. He's just
Okay.
killing Skull.
Yeah, you want me to switch to Glitchymon's audio?
That will be great.
Okay. I don't know if this will desync, but if it does, we'll just yell at Fusil. And by yell, I mean lovingly ask him to sync.
I think it was already desynced before. Alright, so we have JFM sequence breaking into
Okay.
the royal family tomb, so he can get a free song from that.
Did he just load the stairs? I was messing with
Yeah,
commentator controls. Ah, nice.
he was indeed doing the question marks.
Yep, I'm loading up the emote. I'm loading up the emote right now. There we go.
Alright, now we have Glitchy making the play to early bottom of the well. Not surprising in the slightest. Oh, we have some Vanilla Sun song.
Have one stream in each ear and commentators in both. I guess that doesn't work for people with headphones or people with speakers, but
See,
which is the
Dotso
only.
and Astor are like the masters of coming up with bad ideas. So we're likely going to see the use of Actor Glitch from Glitchymon since he does not have Zelda's Lullaby. Unfortunately, he's going to be missing out on the explosives checks.
It looked like maybe for a second he was gonna try and go for the unloaded basement and go get Vanilla Bomb 2 chests, but oh, how ironic.
Yeah, he could
No
also
health
go for
sound is.
Ocarina Dive.
Yeah. Or I guess depending on whether or not if he's playing on VC, then yeah, Ocarina Dive. But if he's playing on like EverDrive, then he can always go for Blank A.
He has a sword equipped, so it doesn't matter either way. He has to go
Oh,
for
yeah, I forgot
Ocarina
about
Dive.
that. I'm not used to having a sword, like, at all.
Yeah, fair. Also, the randomizer itself is based off of 1.0, so no matter what console you're playing on, you're able to do Blank A.
Oh, okay. Like I said earlier, it's been a long day. Always just... oh boy. Yeah, Datso, it's like super easy. It took me maybe 15 minutes to learn. The only like semi-difficult part about it is the side hop timing. Everything else is there's an exact setup, and it's just spam. Oh, he got ISG off of the like, and then proceeded to get eaten. Can't like timing has always been really weird to me. I've never been able to like fully understand when it's vulnerable.
I think he was trying to go for the 100% strat, where you get ISG off the chest and then hover up to the Skulltula,
Yeah, I
instead
don't
of
know if he
just
can as
getting...
Child with the big chest.
You can. Oh, with the big chest. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, we have
Oh, yep, there he goes.
strength. Okay, there we go.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was kind of afraid of. I was afraid of the chest pulling him back down with him being so close.
Right. Alright, so now he has strength, he will be able to check this, which will be very useful. Hey, double defense.
Double
there,
D's, half an hour
there's his
in.
health refill.
Good, I'm tired of hearing that sound. My God. Yeah, so it looks like I mean if we get hover boots or a hook shot, then that's a good decent amount of that Shadow Temple. If we get explosives, then that's most of it, except for there's a couple of checks that you. I guess we have CL, but then again, depending on if the Steve chest is adult Steve chest is if it's a big chest, then we can.
Alright, so the first Guardian
Let's go.
Bracelet was logically behind 10 Skulltulas. So we're gonna see JFM get silver gauntlets from the wall if he decides to go there, which he most likely will, if he's already in the area. And here we see Glitchymon attempting Ocarina Dive, so he can get to the unloaded basement and get to the chest under the debris without explosives. And then also be used as a way to get into Dead Hand's room, because you can also get into the water, and there's collision that you can just wiggle off of, and then be able to swim to the Dead Hand room.
I assume we'll see him go do Ocarina Dive again after Dead Hand to go get Chew Chest.
He might do yeah, he might do Vine Clip to get to the Bombchi chest.
Oh, true.
Especially since he has a Kiri Sword, he'll be able to do the right amount of damage to the Skulltula.
And Glitchy does run Hundo, so that's something he should be fairly familiar with.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if he peeked it, actually. I don't think I saw him. Oh, Iron Boots.
A lot of kind of sporadic items early game. Nothing really that opens up a whole lot of checks, but definitely some kind of location pointing items, such
Yeah,
as logical silvers really early on and stuff like that.
and I assume that we're gonna find either a hookshot or a weird egg in one of the early game checks, like in Lost Wood. So
Yeah.
that way you can get logical access to the Song of Storm. Yeah, with the settings to randomize to Weird Egg, I've noticed that items like hookshot, explosives, and hover boots are always really prominent very early on. So that way you can get access to songs.
Brought to you by the makers of Vibruto.
No, bad me.
Bad meme.
Alright, so we have Shadow Temple Way of the Hero.
Yep, so that's why we found everything in Windmill.
There's a slingshot.
He's gonna turn around and immediately go do slingshot minigame.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, it's just a Skulltula token. So soon we're going to see JFM pick up his Silver Gauntlets. So he's going to have an advantage with the Silver Gauntlets and having Sunsong early. But Glitchymon is currently ahead based off of execution alone.
A lot of that came down to Dampe race. JFM lost quite a bit of time in the Dampe race, as well as DQ Tree. Glitchymon was extremely fast.
Right.
It's interesting to see, with Glitchymon's knowledge being primarily in normal 100% and JFM doing a lot of glitchless type categories. It's just kind of interesting to see how they're more prone to apply different tricks in the game.
Yeah, a lot of runners have different backgrounds with what they have. Like some people have a deep background with bingo. Other runners may have a different background with RTA categories like MST, 100%, no I am wrong warp, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. And bingo is probably one of the categories that better suits to randomized to glitch randomizer, just due to the fact of, like, in a 100% run, you're not going to need to know how to get to this ledge without strength, because it's just routed in. It's just, well, there's no difference between, and there's just a lot of stuff, weird places that bingo or randomizer can put you in really super awkward situations that you will never see yourself in an RTA run. A run usually takes about 3 to 4 hours, but it can vary wildly depending on what glitches are used and just the seed in general. If we get a bad seed, then it can take a little bit longer. But if we get a good seed and good execution and glitches that speed things up, it can be pretty quick.
JFM picked up Silver Scale, right?
I think so.
I forgot where it was.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen JFM's screen with Silver Scale.
Oh, I think it was in Richard, wasn't it?
Yeah. I know he has it, I just don't know where it is. Yeah, they can take a while sometimes. When does the results of the No I Am No Wrong Warp rename have come out? Does
I
anybody know?
haven't been following that and touching that with a 10-foot pole, so I have no idea. So I think JFM is opting to go to Garuda Valley and do his checks there. So that could be one of the early game checks that could have progression. And a reminder that with the settings for this tournament, going into Zora's Domain with the Cuckoo is in logic, so Zelda's Lullaby is not required for entry. So Glitchymon's checks right now are in logic, especially with this silver scale. Ice Cavern, Way of the Hero, oh boy. So we have Bottom of the Well, Ice Cavern, and Shadow Temple, Way of the Hero so far.
Dotso has a good point. That might be ZL and Ice Cavern. Because Ice Cavern chest checks are almost always trash. It's usually, if you go into Ice Cavern, the only thing you want there is a song.
Yeah, with these
Runner, go ahead.
with these logic settings, I've been seeing Zelda's Lullaby and behind Ice Cavern a lot, actually. Oh, we have the bow.
Fairy Bow. Let's see, that gives us 2 out of our 3 necessary 4 simple starter kits. Now we're just looking for a hook shot. It'd be interesting to see if JFM's kind of overworld his checks pay off. If there's anything in Gerudo Valley of interest, or if Glitchy has the right approach with going to more kind of condensed areas that have a few logical spheres ahead. Also, you bring up a good point, though. Or not a good point, but just something I need to learn. I need to learn the clipping of the leg.
Hey, bomb shoes.
Alright, and bomb shoes are in logic, I do believe, for this reset. It's been a while.
Yep, they are on logic.
So there we go. Yeah, sure, Dotso. If you have a link or a video, so just sitting around, then yeah, I'd love it. I'll learn it at some point this weekend.
I still need to learn it.
There's a lot of things I need to learn.
There's a lot of things in this game in general to learn.
Yeah, can we just like Matrix style upload the stuff to my brain, please? That'd be great. Can somebody just make a flash copy of CFG's BIOS?
Second quiver upgrade. Looks like that'll be JFM's first bow, since he's on track to check fishing. And now Glitchymon can do more overworld checks, now that he has bomb chews. As well as bomb chew bowling. Neat little super swim from JFM, or at least attempting.
I believe in you, JFM.
You go to Chew has us on the tree from Glitchymon. It's cool to see using objects that immediately detonate the bomb chew and using them to get a Hess. And for those who don't know, Hess stands for Hyper Extended Super Slide. It's based off of the name Extended Super Slides, which you use. You position your control stick slightly above the dead zone, so that Link is in a shuffling animation to preserve speed. That's originally used to extend normal straight line super slides, and then it got found to. But those extended super slides didn't have full speed. But then it was discovered to use extended super slides with full speed. That is the fastest form of movement with glitches.
It's okay, Dotso. I'll look for it later. Yeah, but so there's the super slide, there's the extended super slide, there's the hyper extended super slide, and then there's the extended super slide position. Ocarina Time glitch hunters are absolutely marvelous at what they do, but they suck at naming glitches.
That is true.
Oh yeah, and then ESS position is effectively referred to as ESS, which is also a super slide and a position on the... It's just confusing.
Kind of like how it's called Bottle Adventure and Reverse Bottle Adventure, but you need Reverse Bottle Adventure in order to do Bottle Adventure. So it should be the other way around.
Well, technically with Bottle Adventure, you can get Bottle and B. I think it's 1.0 and 1.1. You can get it with hover boots and adult fishing without RBA, which is originally how it was discovered and the reason why it's named BA and RBA. But it all describes the exact same concept of overriding parts of your inventory, depending on whatever you have on C right, and doing XYZ action, whether that be catching a bottle that's on B, or going back and forth in time, or light arrow cussing. That's you're fucking with my head. Be careful. Just kidding. Or no, that was Aster. You guys both have purple names.
Reverse RBA.
That's it. Effective today, we're renaming RBA to RRBA. Kappa.
Oh, Glitchymon is farming for a full wallet. I don't understand what he's doing.
Is he maybe going for like Zora's tunic or something now that he has iron boots?
Not sure.
Danger Farron, he's not exactly a huge rando person. He does runs every once in a while. But this isn't really his kind of thing. He doesn't have a lot of time to dedicate to it. He's working at that sub 350 Kappa.
Yeah, he's been very invested in RTA runs that he hasn't bothered with racing at all.
We tried to get him in the 69-man multi-world on 420, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it." Never responded to any of the final pings, and so we're like, "Oh, okay." And I called him out for it in the stream. He's like, "Yeah, I kind of forgot about it." I was like, "Cool, awesome." I was forgotten by ZFG. I feel honored. Yeah, his random videos have like hundreds of thousands of views. He has his monetization back. Dry is no longer getting paid all of the money from the YouTube channel. It goes back to CFG again. JFM's gonna do the mega flip. Mega backflip.
Did Glitchymon check Boulder of Destiny? I did not see.
I don't think so. But yeah, imagine getting your channel demonetized because people spammed show feet in the comments.
Well, like, yeah, ZFG does randomizers occasionally, but he's not much of a racer, is what I'm trying to say. He just does his own thing. Alright, now he's gonna check Boulder of Destiny. Okay.
ZFG is too good to even think about playing with us plebs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Boulder of Destiny doesn't have anything.
It's the boulder of mostly Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, Speed Gaming should definitely contact CFG about possibly doing races, but that would be great for. I'm sure Speed Gaming would love the opportunity. Where is JFM going? Is he gonna go do Sunsong or no? He doesn't have. He doesn't have frogs in the ring. Oh, he's gonna go get that wallet.
Yeah.
I like how this kind of accidentally turned into a CFG worship stream. I mean, he could, but that wasted shoe, and it's just, and he has to go back up anyway after getting Pharaoh's Wind, so he might as well grab the chicken. There's also a glitchless setup to get it as adult. I don't know if there's one as child, but there's a couple different ways he could get it, but that one was just the easiest and consumes the most bomb shoes. Speaking of bomb shoes, Glitchymon's picking up another, looks like another 10 pack from Adult Archery.
There's our hover boots.
Ooh. So it gives JFM logical entry into Shadow Temple.
He doesn't have to worry about doing Shadow Temple bootless now, and that speeds up a lot.
Bootless Shadow Temple.
It's fun.
It's the same kind of fun as, like, is that a Kokiri sword?
I think that was a quiver upgrade. I'm not sure though.
Okay. Looks like a Kokiri sword, but quality doesn't exactly restream well. I was gonna say, because that's a Kokiri sword, then that's a nice job. Here you can see Glitchymon is trying to, if you see up while in a rolling state, you can clip your camera kind of into the wall a little bit and check to see whether or not, ooh, Glitchymon picking up another 10 pack. Or I think that was a 5 pack. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 5-pack.
But anyway, because the rule set is chest size matches content, you can see if a chest is big, then you can, then you want to open it because it has something major in it. If it's small, then, you don't have to waste a chew. Speaking of waste of chews, Glitchymon's going for a golden ace. Oh, looks like you got a big chest there.
He got a red potion off of it. It's not a waste.
Yeah, he should drink it right now, because I hate the sound.
Yeah, same.
What was that the JFM just got from that? Oh, that was the, yeah, that was the slingshot. Please be a heart piece, please be a heart piece. Yay! Why is JFM trying to do this from so far away?
No idea.
There we go. Just get out, dude. That was weird. Yeah, maybe before the next chest, I should just say, please be light arrows, and it'll be light arrows, and then I'll say, please be hookshot, and it'll be hookshot. And
so this Song of Storm
we'll
song is in logic with hover boots being open behind bomb.
Also, shoutouts to Feasel for spending like the last half an hour working on trying to get the commentary audio synced. So shoutouts to Feasel for being an all-around badass.
Shoutouts to Feasel for everything related to speed gaming, honestly. Alright, here we're gonna see Glitchymon pick up his hover boots. He almost turned away. I saw that one frame. Oh, so the audio delay is only on the commentary stream. That's what's going on.
Not, yeah, it was fixed on Restream a while ago, and that's why both of our commentaries just went down for like 20 seconds, as he was restarting the commentary. It's desynced again, but it's fine. It's a lot better.
Oh, I think it's perfect now for us. The double kill, yo.
Wow, swag strats. Glitchymon flexing on us.
Mmm. And there's the weird egg. This hitbox. Alright, so treasure chest game is dead, so I don't have to worry about lens and magic. That's the only thing that lens is required for with these settings. Looks like we're gonna see JFM sequence break into Zelda. And we get a Pona song from Sacred Forest Meadow. My god, that damage boost. Alright, so we have Kakiri Forest as our second foolish hint. So that's all of them.
JFM opting to skip the weird egg and go get ZL check anyway.
This isn't logic, however, since Weird Egg is bombshell locked.
Do we know where weird egg is?
Yeah, it's in the Sacred Forest Meadow Grotto.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ew, this guard pattern. JFM! He's gonna get caught. Oh my god, that was so close.
Oof. Frame perfect guards, Kappa.
Get Serenade from Impa. Now, is Glitchy gonna make the play to Ice Cavern? Looks like it. He has hover boots, so that puts it in logic, and he can skip King's Row with the. There's the Ice Cavern with the hero hint.
Their game's just constantly saying, "Hey, go to Ice Cavern. Hey, have you thought about going to Ice Cavern yet?"
What is this hover boot sound effect?
That is the falling Goron and the Goron Ruby cutscene. So in the Goron Ruby cutscene, there's the Goron that falls and scares Link, and Link runs away, and it makes a little whistling sound as it falls, and it's absolutely hilarious.
I'm just surprised to see it as a hover boot sound effect. Alright, we see the best item in the game, Nehru's Love. So, fun fact about Nehru's Love. It gives Link invincibility, roll invincibility frames. So if you attempt a ground jump with Nehru's Love active, you get a super slide. Hashtag allow super slides inaccessible.
Yeah, allow Nehru's Love super slides inaccessible, or maybe 2-bomb super slides. Because 2-bomb super slides are also super easy. Like, honestly, with the same amount of practice, they're as easy as a ground jump.
This is perfect Ice Cavern music. And since he doesn't have hookshot, he can't clip through the gates, so he had to defeat all the freezers with J. Meanwhile, JFM is going to give us a first look on the Saria song check. So Glitchymon will be able to check the Skulltulas in Ice Cavern, but he won't be able to... He will be able to hover to them, but it's gonna be like really stupid with his explosive, with his resource. Also get Bolera of Fire from Saria song check. So get to see a big chest in Ice Cavern. Let's see what this is. There's the hookshot.
Oh, baby. Ice Cavern is way of the hero. I take back what I said, and I apologize about saying that Ice Cavern checks are always trash.
I've had some good stuff in Ice Cavern, in Glitch Seeds. Not recently, though. They've been bad checks. So Glitchymon's gonna attempt a ledge clip, so he can skip the red ice. Just like that.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about going to Ice Cavern, is there's so much backtracking and bottles. The amount of bottles you have depends on how fast it is, and it's just hard to route in whenever you do go to Ice Cavern, and when you do, it's always a pain in the neck.
Ice Cavern can be sped up with explosives and hover boots. But if you have a restricted equipment, then yeah, it's kind of a pain.
Especially inaccessible.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I guess it's a gift that if ground jumps weren't available and accessible, I would almost never go to Ice Cavern.
Ice Cavern would be so much worse if ground jumps weren't allowed, yeah.
Because, I mean, I guess you could always do
You would have to learn the
hover.
glitchless jump that Glitchy is attempting
and that
right
glitchless
now.
jump. That glitchless jump is scary, too. Because you hold late and you void out.
They're harder than the ground jumps, which is why we allowed ground jumps inaccessible in the first place.
He's back walking too much.
I've never...
He's way too far to the left. There he goes.
Nice.
Yeah, it might be like mildly faster with glitchless strats, but it's definitely like easier to just ground jump.
It's basically having to memorize one step used throughout multiple locations versus having to learn multiple steps.
For one location. Looks like Glitchy's trying to get a Hess. Oh.
He has right into the freezer.
Ouch.
He has hover boots, he can do a damage boost.
Oh, and he got inverse camera.
I'll just pause buffer this, honestly.
Just pause buffer it, dude. Don't try and do this. You don't know how to do this. Oh, nice. I'll add that to things I need to learn how to do. Right alongside Hessing the clip to go to Lake Hylia, and I keep a list.
And we have Zelda's Lullaby. Surprise, surprise.
It's almost like Datsu called it half an hour ago.
Yeah, with these settings, it's been very common to see Zelda's Lullaby behind Ice Cavern.
Datsu, we should have just a group call of both of us learning tricks, and you can help me with stuff that I'm learning, and I will provide absolutely no help to stuff that you're learning because I don't know how to do it myself. Okay, sound good? Okay. Kappa. That's a /S.
I need to learn the Skulltula duping in Lost Woods, but I'm not sure how limited I'll be if I'm on N64.
N64 can handle, I think it's like 15 at a time. Also, Glitchymon has found a lot of bomb shoes.
Because after one of the practice seeds I did, one of the async races that Dotso set up, it made me really want to learn how to dupe Skulltulas since progression was basically locked behind 40 and 50 Skulltulas. And I had no way to work around it. Well, I did, they were just all really slow.
Yeah, because I know I don't even because you don't have to dupe 100. You just have to do probably maybe 20 or 30, and then the others you can get normally.
See, the advantage of finding the weird egg as adult is you're doing overworld stuff on the way, so you don't have to wait for time of day. It just the egg just hatches as you're going along, which I think it's cool.
And notice how JFM glitched into Zelda's Lullaby check and then got the weird egg, which removed his Zelda's letter. And that is exactly why we don't have any of uh, the DQ theater checks required. Is because then
Yeah,
he would then be locked out of that, and if like light arrows were there, it would be game over, man.
yeah. With glitch rule set, it'll be really easy to lock yourself with child trade items, so that's why we removed the checks altogether.
In one of Runner Guy's placement matches, he locked himself out of a couple of spirit checks, and we had to like wait until the other runner went through there to make sure that he didn't accidentally DQ himself for not being able to complete.
That's an interesting idea to solve the whole the issue with locking progression. I don't know how it would be implemented, but that's a neat idea nonetheless. I actually forgot
Like
that.
something that it seems like something that like Crimtons or Glank would have to implement because that's their specialty is like custom menus.
I actually completely forgot that Link to the Past does that for the randomizer. Or I knew, I just didn't think about it. So here we get our first taste in Forest Temple, one of our medallion dungeons. We just don't know which one it is. Looks like JFM is doing another dip into the well, now that he has explosives. I'm kind of skeptical about this play, though, since he doesn't have Zelda's Lullaby, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, no. He did check the underwater chest, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
So that's just 2 checks that he has to do then, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
He's just looking to clear it off of his list.
There's also the Skulltula checks as well.
I forget, where did we find Hookshot?
Hookshot was in Ice Cavern.
That's right. Ice Cap Hero.
Oh, it's a map from the Skulltula that Glitchy just shot. Now, if you hookshot a chest underwater with iron boots on it, causes you to open chests underwater. For those who don't know. Now, he does have hover boots. He can do the damage boost with a bomb chew, but he's opting not to do so. But he is opting to skip straight into Phantom Ganon. I personally don't agree with this play, since he doesn't have Minuet yet, and he's still looking, and he still needs items, but we'll see how this plays out.
So that's the C-up we'll set up.
Then again, he does not have bombs. You can speed up Force Temple a lot with bombs.
Oh yeah, the setup looks stupid and it's really, really slow, but I mean, it doesn't have C-up, and yeah, I mean, he could have just used the hookshot setup, but... Like the new Phantom Ganon early setup that was found recently is super fast and super easy.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think Glitchymon wants to rush Shadow Temple since that is Way of the Hero.
Yeah, now that he has hovers and hookshot, oh yeah.
So he's gambling on Force Temple to have nothing and just rush Shadow Temple. If he gets Minuet, then this play wouldn't be so bad at all.
That also gets some light arrow cutscene. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Shadow Temple play.
Yeah, we predict the future here on Speed Gaming.
Meanwhile, JFM's going to Fire Temple. Stone Fire Temple. Probably just getting this one check out of the way, especially since he doesn't have Hammer. Oh, we got magic! Oh, man.
Well, hey, that's, okay. Okay, I see you, JFM. I see you.
Classic Stone Fire Temple. Gotta love it.
Is Glitchy trying to pause buff for a Ledge clip?
Yeah. Which is understandable because this ledge clip is kind of finicky. Since you're in a tight space. Like, you can't really do any... You don't have enough room to do a side-up ledge grab.
Yeah. Honestly, I tried to learn this strat when I went on my giant strat learning learning escapade, and then I voided out. Ouch.
Rip.
And I just figured now, just hookshot jump Shadow Temple early is so much faster and so much easier, and that looks to be what Glitchymon is opting for.
Understandably so.
See, look, wrong breathing cycle. That's some BS, right? I need to actually learn the Super Slide Teleport.
Oh god, it's been a while since I've done a Super Slide Teleport. But
Oh, is
I
he gonna try
still
and do this
remember how to
ISG
do it.
list? He's not that crazy, right? Okay.
No, he's just out of range for the Poe.
Also, Navi ISG is one of the reasons why hold Z targeting is superior.
Word.
And also, if you're in a room with enemies and you're trying to do anything remotely complicated, you're screwed if you have switch target.
Because if you have
Because you
switch
can,
targeting, after you hit Navi ISG, it targets back to the enemy, so you have to untarget.
and if you miss Navi ISG, because if you're a pleb like me, then it makes it for really fast retrying, and you don't get caught up in not doing Navi ISG because you're just talking to Navi normally, or you're not targeting the enemy. Yeah, hold versus switch is a very dumb argument. Hold is so much better, like it's not even worth arguing. Kappa. Yeah. JFM opting to go for this chest even though he didn't quite peek it, but it's okay.
Going for a true spinner skip, interesting.
I mean, he has hover boots. But
First try.
when you know hundo tricks, you can use hundo tricks. LMAO.
I think it was trying to go for the weird shot, but then realized that chest size matches contents is a thing.
Yeah, I didn't quite know what he was going for there. I thought maybe he was trying to bomb 000, and because I don't know where this is on this map. And then yeah, but that's a good point. Can you even bomb the origin Shadow Temple?
Bomb the what?
Bomb coordinates 000.
I don't even know where 000 is in Shadow Temple.
I know where it is in DC, and that's it. Oh, and Ice Cavern. And Lon Ranch.
and Desert Colossus.
Sorry, number play. We're commentators are the trackers today. We're a little bit short-staffed. Oh, wow.
Like always.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mike and Spox, if you're still here, can we ban Asder, please? Thank you. Or, like, remove that trash that he just put in the chat, please? Thank you. Somebody ping Feasel.
Feasel's busy enough as it is.
Yeah, I wouldn't actually ping Feasel. Oh, boo. I'm just joking. Love you. Love you, Asda.
Looks like JFM's about to head to Ice Cavern and get his hook shot and Z out.
Yeah. If I think when he sees this hook shot, I think he'll know he might be a little bit on the behind side.
Yeah,
That's not a pun, Meekins. That's an abomination.
abomination.
See, that's a pun. But with these two puns, I officially resign. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
He actually left.
My lawyers have informed me I'm legally under contract to keep doing this, so... You know, the lawyer that I have, because I'm 17.
Okay, we should probably, like, cool it with the bomb puns before anyone gets...
That's not... That's... Oh, light arrows.
Ooh, light arrows.
That's probably where the hero in Shadow Temple. Aster, that's not inappropriate. That's just an act of war. Did JFM crash?
His stream probably froze. I hope it's not. Yeah, his stream froze. His timer isn't running.
Yeah, his stream is down. It didn't even. It won't even load for me. Okay, there it goes. It should be back up any second. I opened JFM stream and I can hear Glitchymon in both ears and JFM exclusively in my right ear.
How does that feel?
It feels lopsided. Also,
Ooh, boomerang.
Chad, is JFM stream frozen for you guys still? Or is it just...
I'd assume
Okay.
so. If it's broken, I mean, if it's down on JFM stream in general, then it should be down if you're...
JFM stream has been back on for over 2 minutes.
Oh,
It's
really?
just not
So it's
updating
just...
on...
So it's just... Okay.
Okay. Advanced. I'm gonna try and do a thing, maybe? Am I gonna try and do a thing?
The restreamers are currently working on it. That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I thought maybe they were telling me to do it from the broadcast operations. We used to be able to refresh and redraw, but I guess they took that away from us. Sad. Alright, but looking on JFM's stream, looks like he just picked up his hook shot. Picking up some blue fires, not gonna try and do the damage boost. And I have no idea what kind of tracker he's using, but it is nothing I've seen. It's not Emu, it's not Linzo.
It's probably like the
It's
really
not
old...
Castrunner.
It's probably the really old Bastion tracker that we used like back in the early days of OT Randomizer.
Oh yeah, it's something I saw in like 2.0. It's old. It's
Yeah.
fashioned like the actual menu.
Yeah, that's the old Bastion tracker.
There we go, Glitchymon getting the clip in. If you have that Redead scream at you, then Link gets so scared by his scream that he phases through matter and time, and then he has to void out when these things close.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why you don't have to worry about going in a shot attempt without Din's Fire, because you can just clip through the walls like...
I'm pretty sure you can also damage boost it. Okay.
I don't know, that pod dropped a heart. That's interesting. I learned 2 things from Glitchy today.
JFM is now attempting the Ice Cavern glitchless strat that we saw from Glitchymon. There you go, and he gets a second try.
They're the people at Speed Gaming they have to restart his JFM's entire side in order to get his stream working.
Yeah, so give us just a second while we put in all of the tracker stuff.
Shadow Temple gives Spirit Medallion so we can get the item from later cutscene instantly. Oh yeah, and JFM also has magic, so it can do a lot more. So like, despite being behind route-wise, he has the some sort of a materialistic advantage. Like, they can be skipped with glitches, but I don't know. Well, having magic is definitely a huge advantage, though, but the Silver Gauntlets is kind of eh.
Okay, I think I have his tracker caught up. I think. Bo didn't print. Okay, I'm pretty sure JFM's tracker is brought to speed. And now I'm going to close his stream so I have full stereo audio again.
Alright, so Glitchy's finally gonna opt to... He's probably gonna get the fairy first, now that he has Zeal, but he's gonna do his, Wait, no, he already did the Zelda checks. He did. Okay, that's my mistake. So he's just going to just to see the fairy. And to wake up Talon. There's that too. He hasn't... Okay, he hasn't done any of this. Okay, so that's my mistake again. Because I marked letter on his tracker, but he doesn't have it yet. Yeah, there you go. He's gonna damage to listen to Zelda. He's gotta hurry up though, because he doesn't have Sun Song. Dang.
Ouch. That's the time. Dang, you beat me to it, Pasher. I'm surprised we're not seeing JFM just to do a get clip and ride the boat.
Well, shout out to Almost Way the Hero.
Uh, yeah, I guess you're right, but
Yeah, and if you go for gate clip first, you could potentially key lock yourself.
yeah, you could feel like yourself at runner guy. Oh,
Ooh, we
that was
got the
weird.
short hop.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing I don't know about?
The short hop?
Yeah.
Like, it depends on your speed approaching a ledge. If you go to a ledge with very little speed, like after end of the roll, then you can get a short hop, and that can screw you over.
Alright, I see. I didn't know if it was just that ledge or.
Yeah, it's like a thing with spacing your rolls.
Imagine trying to go fast and then getting beamed because you went too fast.
Imagine getting beamed.
Yeah, just an entire can of pinto beans dropped on your head. Sucks. I don't know why pinto is my beaned choice. Why? Why did he grab that? That was definitely a Kakiri sword that JFM hookshotted. So that's not very.
Oh, that's right. He didn't check input yet. Alright, so Glitchy's just gonna head straight into Jabu and get his Force Medallions on. Then he has Water Temple, and what else? Spirit Temple, yeah, Spirit Temple.
Glitchimon's gonna go to Jabu.
Glitchy just pretty much needs the mirror shield to be in go mode. Oh hey, Glitchymon doesn't have to worry about sticks because he has a sword. In the last race I commentated, it was the three-way race, and all of the runners entered Jabu with hardly any sticks because they were trying to jump/clip in.
Dude, I'm so mad I missed that three-way race. I was absolutely looking forward to it, but I was not available. But yeah, the glitch there that Glitchymon did slightly before, and I know a lot of people here are fairly competent on the glitches. But that's he performed a glitch called ledge cancel, and it's notable that the camera goes all wonky. What this does is it puts Link in a state where he is both trying to grab a ledge and shield, not in a state that's how you execute it. Basically, this glitches out the camera and distorts Link's hitbox, and he can most notably clip through rounded collision, and King Zora is notably very rounded collision. He's just a giant circle, essentially. He needs to drop a few pounds. This allows Link to basically clip right past him and go to Jabu early, and it's absolute chaos to try and navigate with ledge cancel active if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. And that's exactly why people opt to do box movement when doing that.
Yeah, because if you untarget and retarget, then the camera goes weird, and your joystick no longer moves Link proportional to the camera, but proportional to when the camera was locked when using ledge cancel. So if the camera gets turned a little bit and then locked, kind of like when you have ISG, and then you're trying to move Link left, it'll move Link forward on your screen because of the way you did ledge cancel. It's really, really stupid and complicated. And I probably could have gotten this explanation over about 40 seconds earlier by saying the game gets confused. But okay, we're canceling Glitchymon's run. He missed by Bruto.
Good. The stream is saved. JFM picking up his boomerang.
I didn't realize that we got the boomerang in Shadow Temple.
Though JFM still needs to do Forest Temple. So Glitchy is mostly ahead, except for the fact that he doesn't have magic, which JFM found in Fire Temple. In Stone Fire Temple.
Yeah, if Glitchy goes for the Requiem method of getting to Spirit Temple, we still might see Glitchy run by a magic. Yeah, okay, so I'm about to explain RBA. It's confused and overrides parts of your inventory. Any other glitch? Wrong work, game gets confused, puts you in a different location. Oh, that is a bomb bag.
Don't you just hate it when your game gets confused? Glitchymon picking up the worst tunic in the game and the Lens of Truth. Speaking of box movements, He's gonna pick up this box and attempt to mega flip off of it. It's a fast way to get the bomb to immediately detonate. Unfortunately, he failed it because the Beery was in the way. Pretty sure the Beery getting killed just ate his input, his backflip in. There we go, second try. Weird thing about killing enemies in this game is that on the frame you kill an enemy, there's a frame where the game just doesn't accept any inputs. It's weird. So if you try to close the text box of the Skulltula while an enemy got killed, you can actually soft lock the game that way. Whoa, you can save that?
Pro strats.
I didn't know you can save Baronade's third phase like that. He just aimed upwards and Baronade got stunned. I learned a third thing from Glitchy today.
We need to put together a docu-series. Looks like JFM's gonna be wrapping up Shadow Temple here pretty soon. Glad to already have his hook shot, and we found it was Boomerang was the other thing in Shadow Temple walking out. More than he walked in here.
Also,
Pretty good way
fire
of the hero,
arrows and
actually.
light arrows. They were also in Shadow Temple. I just forgot to track them.
Okay. Yeah, but as far as where the hero objects go, it's pretty good to get light arrows and boomerang in one area, especially when Jabu's required.
Yeah. It's good to know that these whip the hero hits aren't wasted with items that can be unnecessary. Though you could argue that the strength in bottom of the well was technically not needed, but yeah, it's some people's first strength, while it's logically the second strength. Glitchymon finally about to pick up his Sun Song. And I assume he's gonna do the flame storage to light up the torches, so we get a first look in that check. Unfortunately, this check is junk.
Ouch. JFM getting a redo, but just barely missed a couple of rupees. I remember when I very first started doing Randomizer, like old, like late 2.0, early 3.0 days, I would have to just hope and pray that there was nothing in.
There's Riddle's letter.
Oh. Huh. Okay, so logical access to Jabu Jabu. But just hope and pray that there was nothing on either of the slingshot or adult archery minigame, because my controller and my accuracy just could not do it.
Did you play on emulator by any chance?
Yeah, I did a lot of multi-worlds.
Yeah, aiming on emulator can be very finicky to set up. It's hard to get accurate. Like, even I struggle with aiming on emulator because it doesn't feel anywhere near like console. Like, I've always had the hardest time figuring out if there's a way to get the control stick settings to make it feel exactly like console. We have minuets. So there's Glitchy's real estate for skipping most of Forest Town.
Is he gonna go back and try and pick something up?
Let's see.
Yep. No?
No. See, he had the turnaround, but the turnaround was for the back walk.
I know. I had a 2-frame window to say yep, and I nailed it. It was incorrect.
That also does bring up a good point that GTG is open now that because they both have a bonus song, and JFM definitely has. He can check what's behind the block, so he has the advantage for that. We're gonna get our first dip into DC. I don't think I've seen anyone go into DC at all in this scene.
No, I'm actually really surprised. Ooh.
GTG Wave the Hero. Oh boy.
That's...
Datso just called it.
Alright, Datso made this plando confirmed.
So Glitchymon's heading to Water Temple. He's probably just gonna skip straight into Morpha and then maybe head to GTG afterwards. Because this is... Oh, he clipped back in.
I mean, he has Iron Boots and...
Yeah, that's fine,
so
that's fine.
Not that bad, but...
I like the Water Temple, the Lake Hylia GTG combo. Because I feel like it's the fastest way to, fastest overall travel to GTG overall. And you get a good amount of check. Apparently, he's opting to check some of Water Temple. He doesn't know that GTG's with the hero. But even then, I still disagree with this, especially since GTG's like wide open. Meanwhile, JFM getting his second magic in DC.
Alright, I'm back. Pardon me, I had to let my dog out.
GTG does stand for Greater Training Grounds. And this rule set is a lot less restrictive than the accessible rule set. You're allowed to do most glitches except for the major glitches like item manipulation glitches and wrong warp and version exclusives. I don't understand this play for Water Temple.
I mean, he got Iron Boots fairly early on, and Ice Cavern was kinda in logic semi-early.
But GTG is open.
Well, yeah, but then again, he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know, but I would definitely prioritize the item density. Then again, Water Temple item density has been buffed because of the Skulltulas, but I don't know. We'll see.
What's the other console exclusive glitch, Dotso? I don't. I'm blanking on OOB.
Using Bomb 2's out of bounds, it crashes on N64.
Oh, out of bounds. Yep, that's right. Yeah, most likely the only time that'll ever come up is... No, I can't think of it.
It's rare.
I remember there was one, I think it was it was either a low tide or a test, I don't remember, but I saw that used Bomb Choose out of bounds to hover and Water Temple. But there are so many better ways of doing that. That's what it was. It was the no doors task.
If you haven't watched that task already, please do watch it. It's honestly the best Ocarina of Time task you'll ever watch. It's literally Ocarina of Time at its finest.
No, Math Girl. Hovering will never be required. Unless you partake in those glitch logic that he worked so hard on. 100% low pause is good. Any percent no pause is good.
I think my favorite OT... Oh, okay, now Glitchymon's opting to skip to Marfa. I think he just wants to check the first bit of Water Temple and doesn't want to commit to Deep Water Temple. So that's fair. That's a fair play from Glitchymon.
Yeah, the pacifist run was good. This took me way too long to figure out. The answer was I was pulling stick and or sword way too long. Like, I timed it out, but it was like a 4-frame trick. I just got excited. Did it like 5 frames early. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't fully work out the frames. I just remembered like after the 3rd frame, I was angry that I was missing a 3+ frame trick and went back to the grind. It's like, well, I can't blame it on this. Like, yeah, basically, Math Girl. Ocarina of Time any percent is. It's basically the definition of have exactly perfect execution for 20, and then you still won't even PB. I think it'll take Torch probably another 6 months before he gets sub. But I'm praying for him. I think it'll be awesome. Dude, Throwback Thursday to the Skater days. Those were good. Does Skater even stream anymore? I don't see Skater streaming anymore. Dude, I remember the days when Skater smoked like an entire pack, like on stream. And like just on like a 4-hour stream, he'd go through an entire pack. It was like, dude, this dude's killing himself.
There's JFM's first bomb bag. That's interesting.
French vanilla bomb bag.
It's been a while since I've seen a good Ocarina of Time TAS. I should check some out after this.
We were talking about when was the last time you listened to a good Skater rant?
The last time? Never.
Really?
Yeah. Because reasons.
Okay. I won't ask you to go into it on stream, but which am I gonna grab on top of the lab heart piece? Is he gonna go for Guaylas or?
Is JFM gonna go for a Dull Jabu? He is. Yes!
This is something we haven't seen on a No Am No Wrong work stream. That's the new adult Jabu setup is stupid. I do not like it.
I don't think it's bad.
Because I don't like setups where you just like you get an angle and then you just eyeball it. Like that's what drives me crazy about most seam walks, is you just get the angle and then it's like, okay, now line up with this. And I'm like, wait, what? And GFM's gonna go for the equip swap, and he's not even going down to boomerang. Right now, with the way he's menuing, he's closer to equip swapping slingshot than boomerang.
Glitchymon is
Nice.
pausing, probably thinking about what he's gonna do next. Either that or he's getting interrupted IRL.
No, he got the Hess to he got the Hess past or reverse Mido skip, and that's about it. And it took him twice, and it took him 2 tries.
I'll be scared to see Glitchymon attempt the silver block skip in GTG, because that trick is really stupid. If you're only doing it with explosives. With hammer, it's not so bad, but with explosives, it's really stupid, because the visual cues are really stupid. I literally think it's easier to do it unbuffered.
Yeah, like when I was learning, I learned a while ago for Shiggles. I learned the N64 non-wrong warp route and had to learn as like my first major trick in the game. Like before I even learned super sliding, I learned swordless dot skip, and I could not do it unbuffered. I could not move my thumb far enough over to the start to the pause button before I hit the frame that I was supposed to pause on. And so I just learned it unbuffered as my first major trick in the game, and it was absolutely cancer. I know Dotso's seen the video of me getting it for the first time, and I left my computer recording all night on accident, and I hadn't taken a shower in a day and a half, and my hair was all over the place, and so I don't I try not to show it to people, but it's quite a good video. Like the entire moment, the best thing I can compare it to is, it's that guy. I got the berry skip. It's just me and my hair that looks like I did meth for a month and a half. In my dining room where my computer is. Oh, come on, Glitchymon, you got this.
I think he's jump slashing too late.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, he's clipping back inbound, so he's not. Yeah, that's a little bit late.
I'm surprised that didn't work. There we go. Alright, so let's hope and pray that we don't actually... Yeah, hope and pray that Glitchy doesn't need to do the silver block skip in G. Because that's a dumb trick. Also, here's why chest size matches content is good for Glitch Randomizer. Always.
I like to play it even when doing accessible. It just speeds up the seed. Just overall.
Like, you can just peek under the maze and see everything, and it just speeds up GTG a lot.
Oh yeah, GTG especially. Water Temple, it's nice, because you don't have to worry about doing River Chest. You can just see it, peek it. Let's see, other places it speeds up. It speeds up a lot in Fire Temple. Having to get, not having to open a whole bunch of chests that...
Speeds up Ice Cavern.
Yeah, Ice Cavern the most. Because you're not having to go get that blue fire. Okay, I thought maybe JFM was gonna go for the soft lockable strat. If you kill that gold skull with a why am I blanking on the name of the with a spin attack. Jeez, I'm blanking. And you hookshot it, or you at the same time you open the door. There's a possibility of a soft lock. Because I believe it's the...
There's the
mirror
shield.
shield.
Glitchymon is in go mode.
Has something to do with the text disappearing when the cutscene of the door opening starts, and it never actually sets the flag that Link can move again. And so you can soft lock pretty easily there. The game gets confused.
Yep. Don't you just hate when your game gets confused?
Yeah. If you guys like to jailbreak, all a jailbreak is the game is your cell phone getting really confused.
GTG is weird because it's either loaded or it has nothing. I've had a lot of experiences where GTG has nothing, so that ends up being a confirmation
bias. Burning passion, so much.
But in this case,
enjoyed GTG.
Glitchymon didn't know that GTG was Way of the Hero, but it was, because there was a hint for that JFM. Also, thank God, no silver block skip in GTG.
That's why I just watched that clip. That clip is awesome. That's hilarious. My name is Danny. The wrong warps in Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario World. The game gets confused and accidentally. The code injection in Super Mario World. The game gets confused and lets you be its master. Lets you rewrite the code. If you guys ever want to see like a really, really cool code injection thing, a guy named Seth Bling, who speedruns Super Mario World, did code injection in Super Mario. I think it's Super Mario World. to the point where he actually coded Flappy Bird and all RTA on console. It was super cool. Super Mario, yeah. Yeah, originally he did like Minecraft Redstone videos, and those are cool if that's your thing. But yeah, he's done a whole lot of stuff, technical stuff with like machine learning.
That pod super slide though. JFM is opting to steal upon probably gonna. He knows that GTG's with the hero, but probably going for the archery anyway. See, he has forest, water, and spirit left. He pretty much just needs only mirror shield.
JFM trying to steal Pona, I assume, to start to go to Spirit. We still haven't seen Longshot, which I find interesting, considering that Water Temple is required dungeon.
That's why Glitch Randomizer is good. Hopefully you don't ever see long shots. It feels painful in accessible races to when you're just looking for one more item and those items are like long shot or iron boots or Rudo's ladder. So you gotta see Glitchymon climbing the statue. He only has 3 bombs, which is concerning. So he has 1 try for this before he refills on bombs, and he gets it. Nice. Glitchymon is in fact in go mode. Whoa! I forgot to equip the mirror shield. JFM fighting the ice arrows. Thank you, number play. It's so weird listening, having to fight Twinrova without music. I've actually had that happen in a speed run because I was on version 1.1 of the game. I attempted Nabrook Knuckle cutscene skip, and a weird thing about version 1.1 is the normal enemy music plays during the Nabrook Knuckle fight when she gets close. So that caused the no music glitch, and I had to fight Twinrova without music, and it was kind of spooky.
That's weird.
And another thing about Twinrova that a lot of people don't know is that in Phase 2, you can use the hookshot to speed up Twinrova's travel time to each platform.
Yeah, the damage sound effect is definitely a lot creepier when there's no sound playing.
JFM struggling to enter GTG with the ledge clip. Is he gonna attempt the anti-grav now? Interesting.
Just unload the gate.
Alright, that's all of Glitchymon's medallion dungeons. Now he just needs to defeat the pig.
Stab the pig.
Oh, he's firing for bombs. That's what he's doing.
The one thing about this is that Ganon's castle or Ganon's tower is locked, so they will need Ganon's tower blast key or Ganon's castle blast key.
You can hookshot second phase Twinrova before you absorb her spell. That's actually slightly faster than doing it after you absorb it. But you can do it both ways. It's still faster. Like doing it after you absorb the spell, it's still faster than having to wait for normal. Why is he checking Mary's love? I guess habit from 100%.
I mean, might as well. He might be looking, just hoping for Megaton Hammer. Just in case he runs out of bombs for Ganon.
Oh.
Or, like, misses the super slide or something.
Oh, that's right, he still needs magic.
Oh! Hey, good point, dude.
See, every
Magic's
time...
It's one of those things that's, like, not on the tracker, but is definitely needed.
Yeah. It's not that, like, you can tell by the HUD, but even then, you just forget to look at the HUD.
Yeah.
You just completely forget that magic's a thing. It's like, alright, magic.
Also, shoutouts to Datso for helping me with that trick. And Fig.
Okay, so Glitchymon's not in gun mode. I do apologize.
I think he voided out Asner. I think. But he definitely got the unload first turn. I don't know what happened.
I think this is the second time where Glitchymon goes into Ganon's castle without magic. First time being in the three-way race.
Did he find it in the three-way race?
He did find it.
Let's hope and pray again. Also, I was really early on in the season, but somebody had to learn how to clip into the light trial with bomb shoes. And it took them like 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, wow, yeah, this was challenging. And then I realized a little bit later that, wait, they could have just unloaded the block. Like old low percent strats.
The beams aren't there with these settings, though. So you can't unload it.
Oh, interesting. Shouldn't you just be able to just load the block a lot more? It'll take a lot longer, but I'd imagine eventually at some point. I don't know, that might be something I might test that. To see if it's possible. You need the beams, you can't just... Because I guess the only other actor in the room would be the block. Okay, got it. What if we make it rain in Ganon's castle?
There's the boss key.
Ah, dang. You had a chance there for a second.
So JFM will be in go mode once he gets the Mirror Shield. But he has magic, so he has that as an advantage.
Yeah, technically JFM will enter go mode quite a bit before Glitchymon, assuming he doesn't find a magic in Ganon's castle. But,
he's not going to find a magic in Ganon's castle.
Hey, I mean, there are two other magics we haven't seen yet.
There's one in... Wait, what do you mean two other? There's two available.
Oh, sorry. I'm still thinking hookshot numbers. Yeah, there's one. Alright, so we have one in Fire Temple, and there's one other one.
It's in DC.
It's junk because... Oh, I didn't even realize that JFM had a second magic. Again, you don't tend to look at the HUD. I just saw magic and was like, yeah, magic. I didn't know we found the other one. If only we could action swap the flight arrows. Like, say jokingly full on, knowing that's not something we can do.
So Glitchymon is well aware that he doesn't have magic. He's shown with his spin attacks before, and he's being very thorough with his checks. So he's checking this area in case if there's a second magic. But we all know that second magic, that both magics are in Fire Temple and in DC. Looks like he's gonna go to Forest Temple.
Yeah, he thinks they might be in Forest, considering that's really the only dungeon that wasn't barren that he didn't do a majority. See, we didn't ban Aster, and he's coming back with more points.
It's unfortunate because JFM is eating time doing left side GTG first instead of right side. Magic is in Fire Temple and DC. Very early Fire Temple. The very first check in Fire Temple. Mirror Shield is in GTG. JFM just hasn't ran into it yet.
Yeah, I believe it's in the next chest. He's
You made the silver block skip consistent. Did you do it on buffer? Oh, you have the camera consistent. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because that was my biggest gripe about the silver block skip in GTG, was that the camera is very inconsistent. With the setup that was previously known.
I would learn the silver block skip in GTG, but honestly, I don't go to GTG enough to warrant it.
It could possibly come in handy.
Yeah. Looks like JFM's coming up on his mirror shield.
Yeah, this is where the mirror shield is in GTG.
Having a lot easier time for Lizalfos than Glitchymon did. Glitchymon had a little bit of a struggle with him.
And JFM is in go mode. Glitchy still needs magic.
Go mode 2 hours and 42 minutes in. It's not a bad go mode time. Yeah, you need magic to shoot the light arrows, and which are needed to stun Ganon.
Dwarf.
Dwarf. Yeah, actual go mode this time.
Yeah, you don't need the light arrows to stun Ganon, but you need the light arrows to stun Ganon Dwarf.
Dwarf, yeah.
So the advantage JFM has is that he can go mode Forest Temple and
water.
the rest of and Water and Spirit Temple, but with full confidence.
Glitchy is likely ahead, but at this point, it's really neck and neck. JFM is in go mode, which saves him a lot of time over Glitchy having to go. He's still doing checks, and JFM really all he needs. He doesn't need a boss key for Water Temple. He doesn't need a boss key for Forest Temple. All he needs is to do a little bit of Spirit Temple at the adult side, and then play the pig. And so that's the advantage that JFM has over Glitchymon.
There's the long shot.
Oh, interesting. Good to know. Yeah, basically it depends on how quickly Glitchymon stumbles upon magic.
This is part of why I think late game is the hardest to route in Randomizer, because you can easily fall apart that way by looking for just one item.
Yep.
Glitchymon backing out of Forest Temple.
Looks like JFM's opting for Spirit Hover.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I think JFM will do this fairly swiftly. I have full confidence in.
I understand because he's in go mode.
I think he knows with like where the placement was, and with Glitchymon's playstyle, I think he knows he's a little bit behind, and I think this will very much make the difference.
It's a good thing that he has hover boots and bomb shoes.
Yes.
However, chest size does matches its contents, so...
Yep, so... Yep, I mean, this is kind of what I was saying. If it looks like he bailed.
Yeah, he's bailing completely.
Was the big chest, and...
It's respectable that he went for Spirit Hover once and then bailed out. And I've noticed that I've seen JFM practice Spirit Hover a lot, so... I know that I have confidence that in his abilities to do Spirit Hover,
Wow, J3
especially
got
since you
first
have Hover
pick.
Boots. So Glitchymon's gonna attempt a strat to get to the back of deck a tree as adult. Since adult can't go through crawl spaces, so you have to do a workaround just like that.
Another example of the. Did he use the ledge cancel method or the old?
He did not do the ledge cancel method. He did the new one.
Okay.
JFM getting the BK skip. It's on his second attempt, I think it was.
Doing Twin Rova without music again, but this time for a different reason.
Is Glitchy gonna have to Fire Temple?
If he hits the Fire Temple, that's go mode, and most likely game over for JFM.
Mm-hmm. Oh! He's backing out.
JFM
Oh no,
not
he's probably
having a
gonna
good
choose
Twin Rova
DC.
luck.
He's probably gonna choose DC over Fire Temple,
I
which
mean,
it's still gonna
he's
give
in
him
the
the same
right
result.
area. Either
Similar
way, you know?
area,
Oh,
same
God.
item he's
Okay.
looking for.
I thought he was warping it for a second, but no, he's just grabbing the Sunton Grave. Or Sunton Grotto.
Yeah, he was like, wait a minute, DC is also open and it has a higher, and it's faster and it has a higher item density. I should go for that instead. Not
Yeah.
knowing that both dungeons have what he's looking for.
I forget, where was the magic in DC?
It's in the room with the room you go to with the staircase.
The Troll Gold Skull Top?
No, with the Armas.
Okay.
Alright, so Glitchymon has a long shot, so I can check this Skulltula with these. Doesn't have to hover to it.
And that's Spirit Temple for JFM. Those little I don't know what this. I'm just gonna call them the donglings.
Baby
Because that's
Dodongos.
a fun word. Huh?
Ah! The hover boots.
Honestly, now I'm disappointed in Nintendo that they didn't go for the donglings. But it's okay.
Oh,
I
wait,
forgive
there's
them.
the magic. Glitchymon is now officially in go mode.
Go mode. And I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon. I got some prior engagements.
Alright.
I'll put it to Glitchy. I mean, Glitchy already has. Yeah, Glitchy has the boss temple key, and
He has everything.
or I think I might have to head out, and I'll leave you to interviews and post race stuff. But
Alright.
I'm
Well,
sorry to
thanks for
leave.
commenting, Squidios. It was a pleasure having you around.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.
JFM skipping straight to the boss. Since he is also in go mode. And then he just needs to skip to the end of Water Town. Yeah, Glitchy is 2 dungeons ahead of JFM right now. That was very scary for the Monocles, but that was also fast. Meanwhile, we see fireworks from Phantom Ganon, something you never see. Yeah, JFM did a lot of GTG. He did the left side of GTG first, while Glitchymon went straight for right side. Shoutouts to 1.0, by the way. The loading zones, like, you can open the doors, like, on the, like, very edge, like, where the door isn't even in. Alright, 2 Cycle Ganondorf. JFM only has 4 bombs, so rightfully so he saves his game to preserve his bomb count in case he messes up. And he buffers this input, rightfully so as well. Glitchymon went into the Ganon fight without keeping his Master Sword, and he doesn't have a hammer. This is gonna take a while. Probably 100% muscle memory. I think I don't know for sure, but he might just use the he probably uses the hammer for Ganondorf. Or Ganon. I don't know why I said Ganondorf. He's just making this race more exciting. Alright, there's phase 1. JFM is done with all of his dungeons, so now he's going to rush Ganon's castle, find his block. Alright, there's phase 2. It's gonna get a 301. And GG to Glitchymon. Congratulations, he now advances to the bracket. Now Glitchymon will be facing against Exodus in the second round. Yeah, sorry, Aster. Talking is hard. It's odd how the stream hears JFM's audio on one audio channel, but for the commentators, I hear it on both channels. It's kind of... Gonna try to get Glitchymon for an interview. Ooh, struggling with double knuckles.
I was told to join.
Hello, Glitchymon. GG's. Congratulations on the win. How did you feel about this scene?
Wheelchair strats.
Did you do first phase Ganon on purpose without the Master Sword?
No, I did not. My brain was on accessible rando.
Oh, it was unaccessible. I thought it was like 100% muscle memory habit or something.
No, you do not use hookshot again in Hundo. Pretty sure you super slide
I
into the
mean,
fight.
I was wondering if Hundo does like hammer strats on Ganon now, or if it's still faster to super slide.
It's always faster to super slide.
Okay. So this was the second seed where you entered Ganon's castle without magic, but this time, magic was forgiving to find.
Yeah,
The
and
second. Go ahead.
and the fire alarm went on, so I had to fix something in the house mid race. That was fun.
Oh, that was with the pause.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was what the pause was for.
Okay, I thought it was. I couldn't tell if it was you deciding on where to go or if it was something in IRL.
Well, yeah, that's definitely it.
All right. So the second magic was in early Fire Temple.
Okay, that's the other place I would have gone if I
Yeah,
wasn't
I
going to go to
noticed.
DC.
Yeah, like it seemed like you were gonna head to Fire Temple, then you noticed, oh wait, DC is also open. It's probably smarter to check there, but both are
No,
actually both were the answer.
no, I wasn't intending to go to Fire Temple at all. I was intending to go straight to DC, but I messed up my movement after Bomb Shop. It's just muscle memory.
Oh, okay. I see. Fair enough. JFM picking up his boss key
I'm surprised JFM didn't go there first.
to DC.
No, to Ganon's, because or what was JFM's final item that he was missing?
Mirror Shield. He didn't. Uh, he still he still needed to do Forest, Water Temple, and Spirit Temple as he hit Go mode. So he was 3 dungeons behind as you were searching for magic.
Okay, yeah, because I decided not to full clear forest because one of the
Glitchymon is muted. I think he's caught up with something. So give him a sec.
Sorry about that, Mr. Pasher, but I had to do something quickly. You had more questions for me?
I completely lost my train of thought.
Wow. Well,
I was gonna say something about JFM's route. Oh yeah, he found magic very early. He went to Fire Temple to get his magic.
yeah, I never even touched fire. My running, I guess, just worked out, even though I lost time not getting ZL. I missed
Right.
nighttime because I paused a frame late for the damage boost.
Mm.
Well, and unfortunately, JFM is appearing to. It looks like he's gonna have to.
Do wheelchair strats.
Yeah. Absolutely. But you had any more questions for me in general for the interview?
No.
All
Not
right.
that
Well,
I haven't.
well, thanks so much for the interview, Epir Shower. I really appreciate it.
Oh my god. You're welcome.
And
GG's again.
and have an awesome day.
You too.
Bye.
I think JFM Quipsticks as adult. He know he lost, so like it doesn't matter. So he's just doing it for fun, just to finish. Alright, Ganon's down on JFM's end. I just need to deliver the final blow. And GG to JFM finishes with an official SRL time of 3:11:58, just about 10 minutes, over 10 minutes behind Glitchymon. I say that was a fairly decent race. Fairly clean race. And with that, we're going to be switching to Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this race. And make sure to catch the next tournament match for the scheduled will be me versus Bofrost tomorrow at 2 p.m. So make sure you catch that. Totally not shameless self-plugging. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks to Speed Gaming and thanks to Squiddy for helping out for commentary. Catch you guys later.